Hey everyone, it's Diana here, and I'm very happy to be your host today. In this masterclass, we're going to talk about the strategies you need to follow to be able to finally quit your job and start your own business. I believe this is a very important topic because this happens very often. A lot of immigrants, after being in a full-time job for a while, start feeling anxious about doing something different, like a big desire of having something of their own. If it's been a while since you started thinking on creating your own business, but you haven't there yet because you don't know where to start, or you don't even know what to offer, and it's too risky, and what if you fail? I get you. When I decided to jump into entrepreneurship, it wasn't clear for me either. The only thing I was sure about is that my mission and vision were somewhere else, that I wanted to help a lot of people full time, and that if I wanted to do that, I would need to create a serious business and invest in it. This being said, I took some time to create a plan and prepare everything to make sure I had the skill set, the mindset, and the basic elements to go for it. Yes, even the money. The transition wasn't easy. And if you're there right now, I totally understand you. It's like jumping into a whole new world where you have to even learn a new language. But guess what? It's not impossible. If you find yourself thinking about many business ideas instead of working on that report that you have to send to your manager before the end of the day, or if you no longer feel challenged, or you're losing your creativity, or if you're somehow tired of producing for someone else instead of for yourself, if you see other small business owners working on what matters to them the most and you feel stuck in your 9 to 5 job, this is the best time to start planning and go after your entrepreneurial dream. You don't have to be a multinational to start treating your business as a big company, even before it exists. So let's create your I quit strategy. Please get ready because I'm going to share with you 6 elements you have to consider to create a good strategy to say goodbye to your job and start with your own business without mortification. But be advised that if you're waiting for me to talk about business model or a marketing plan, you won't get that. I'm going to talk about the strategy that you have to create way before you even start talking about all those things. These elements are: number 1, knowing your why. Number 2, knowing your priorities. Number 3, knowing your personal resources. Number 4, knowing your external resources. Number 5, creating your financial runway. And finally, number 6, building your entrepreneurial mindset. Let's start with the first one, knowing your why. This one, I believe, is the second most important one because you really need to know what's motivating you to become an entrepreneur. Where is the idea coming from? What's motivating you to become an entrepreneur? Is this because you're no longer happy at your job? Is it maybe because your friend started a business and you felt like joining? Is it because your economic stability is not as solid as you'd like? Or is it because you're passionate about it and you have all the skills and knowledge that you need to start a business? Ask yourself why as many times as possible and discover where this is coming from. Then you will know that your intentions are 100% aligned to what you want in your life. Or you may also discover that this is just an idea that came up out of an impulse and you don't really feel like creating a business is what you really want. The second one is knowing your priorities. Becoming an entrepreneur is not an easy ride. You need to check in with yourself again and again and question yourself on these 4 things. The things that you're ready to do, the things that you're ready to stop doing, the things that you're ready to have, and finally, the things that you're ready to stop having. This is a reality. You really need to create this list and write down all the things that you think are important to be aware of. Are you ready to stop receiving a regular income, for example? Are you ready to work on weekends? Are you ready to stop going to the gym and start exercising at home to save money? Are you ready to have to go back to school, maybe to train yourself in what you need to create your business? Are you ready to stop having that security that your job offers you today? I don't want to scare you, but I want you to be very conscious about that and about what you're about to start. It is a whole new world, and it's better for you to be aware of these things so you don't get any surprises. In those priorities that you will discover, you will find your own negotiables and non-negotiables. If there's people around you who depend on this decision that you're about to take, consider their own priorities. Please don't forget about this. In here, I'm talking about things like education, medical needs, plans that you already have for the future. Talk about this with them and never, never override any of their priorities. Negotiate instead. The third one is knowing your personal resources. With this, I mean your strengths, talents, knowledge, experience, and your own journey. This is very important because where you're in the middle of the creation of your business, and at least 2 years after, or even more, you will be in the middle of a storm, learning how to do a million things that you didn't know how to do. There's where you will need to go back to your personal and exclusive encyclopedia, yourself, your life. Maybe you don't know anything about marketing, but you know all about business development, let's say. It will be easy for you to create partnerships or find the best distributors and negotiate the best prices then. So obviously, knowing your personal resources is also going to help you figure out your areas of opportunity. The things that you have to learn more about before starting. This is the best opportunity to enroll to a certificate or a program where you will be able to polish what you already know and learn other skills that you need to acquire. The fourth one is knowing your external resources. And I bet you already know where I'm going with this. Now that you know your personal resources, you need to know what's there for you to help you build your dream. You'll most probably be doing all your business stuff by yourself at the beginning, but you have to know and be conscious that it's impossible for you to know everything. You will need to learn to recognize the external elements that you can reach out to. What are those? Well, your family, your friends, your colleagues, mentors, applications, professionals that can help you create your tasks. I need you to remember this very, very well because it's very common that people don't ask for help, either because they feel shy or afraid of being rejected or even judged. Neither of these are valid thoughts when you're building a business. Just think that if you don't get those resources or help, You will not be able to build your business as quick as it could be. So again, create a new list of the people, places, and things that could eventually help you during this journey. The fourth element is extremely important, your financial runway. No business move is successful without a financial plan. You need to know what you're ready to invest, what you need to save, the debts that you need to pay first, or the money that you lent to that friend. This is the moment of kindly asking that money back. What business mentors and consultants recommend is to save the equivalent of at least 3 months of your salary when you start a business. So you can focus on building your business in a more relaxed way. And this is what we want. You also need a plan, a strategy on how to invest all that money. Never invest out of an impulse. It's better for you not to have that super laptop if what you need now is to invest in a good mentoring program to learn how to build your business. Please, 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 please spend wisely. And finally, the sixth element, the most important one, your entrepreneurial mindset. Lost, insecure, fearful, overwhelmed, lonely. These are just a few of the emotional blocks new entrepreneurs go through when they start their business. Your idea, your product, your service may be the best in the market. You might have the best business mentor at your reach. But if you don't have a solid mindset, if you're not facing this transition from employee to boss properly, you'll most probably end up giving up just 2 steps before actually start ramping up to success. And the thing is, how will you be able to identify great opportunities if your energy is so low? Or how will you make your clients find the amazing value of your services or products if you don't even find them on yourself? You need to think, feel, and act towards that confident, visionary, and convincing entrepreneur you really are. This will help you big time in hard moments, because I'm not going to lie to you. Sometimes it's really, really scary, but with the right mindset, no challenge will be impossible to overcome. I hope this helps you a lot, that what I just shared with you will inspire you to go for your dreams, but also to make you think about all the steps you need to take before you jump into this crazy world of entrepreneurship. Thanks again for joining me in this masterclass, and see you in the next time.